Hey students, welcome. It's Brother MacArthur. I want to welcome you to Foundations of the Restoration for our online course. I'm really excited to be with you this semester to learn from you and to have a wonderful experience. So welcome. As you know, this class opened up late afternoon on Monday, and so everybody's anxious, as am I, to get right in and get things set up and moving along. So each week I'll just post a little screencast like this that will show you what's expected from you for the week. Um, and since we started quickly, the first thing that's due this week is on Wednesday. So here's what it looks like. When you log in, you're going to see a couple of different things. A lot of the stuff up here on the top, it sometimes can be confusing. So when you come in, the first thing I'd always just tell you is look at the announcement right here. Okay, here's just a little welcome from me. You can get to know me a little better if you want, but I'll post on here every single week. So make sure you look at the announcements. You can come over here, and here's on the right, you have the content browser. So you've got, like, if you click on lesson 1, it'll come up, and here's all the different things that you do for lesson 1. It's a little easier to see if you come over here on content. And here's lesson 1 right here. If yours doesn't come up at lesson 1, just click over here, lesson 1. This will show you right here. So over here on the left, you're going to see where it says begin here. When it comes to the due dates for this class, all you've got to do is remember two things. You have something due every Wednesday at 11 p.m. That's 11 p.m. Mountain Time, so make sure you adjust your time zones. And Saturday, 11 p.m. That's it. Twice a week, exact same time, 11 p.m. Wednesday, 11 p.m. Saturday. I tried to go on here and add the dates for this week. You can see right here, these are the items that are due on by Wednesday at 11. And these are the items that are due by Saturday at 11. Okay? So what you're going to do after you're going to scroll down a little bit. This part right here, questions and conversations. This is designed more for just general questions about the course or about something you're working on in it. And anybody can respond to those. And then you'll come right here and you can see over here, you can put a little checkbox by each of the things that you accomplished, but you're just going to start working through each of these one by one. You'll click on it, read it, do it, click on it, read it, do it, click on it, read it, do it, and at the end there's a little quiz here that you take. Same on this one, it tells you what to do to get acquainted in the discussion board. And then those are all due by 11 o'clock on Wednesday. Let me just click on this one to just kind of show you. This right here, it says it'll take you about an hour. It tells you how many points. And then you'll see here, you click on the Get Acquainted discussion board, and then it tells you what you should put in there. When you're finished, you need to read 4 to 6 people's posts, respond to at least 3. Please pay attention to these because that's how you'll be graded. And then, let's see, you want to respond with people throughout the week. So you'll get on at different times. Okay, so then you can, these are new on this one with iLearn, so I'm still a little anxious to see how they work from your perspective, if it saves it or not. Little check-off boxes. But I'll come back up here if you want, go back to lesson 1. You can check that off. And then here's now begins the introduction to the Articles of Faith. So we study the Articles of Faith. And basically, this week you're going to do more assignments than you do the rest of the semester. Because the rest of the semester, basically, you have 3 things that are due each week. And I'll talk more about that next week, but they kind of go into what you're doing now. You'll watch a little video here to introduce the thing. This one is 12 minutes long. Then you can go to the next one here. And here's your study assignment. So this basically is the first thing you're going to do each week, is you have a study assignment. So first of all, you'll study the lesson truths to ponder, and then you'll study the readings, looking for connections, patterns, and themes. So here's your lesson truths for the week, the need for a restoration, and then here's the references that you'll click on and go to. Okay, so you'll study and pay attention to insights. This is really what this course is about. I don't want you to get hung up with the technology. I'll help you with that. I want you to be able to really study the gospel of Jesus Christ, particularly the restoration and the foundations of it. So anyway, you'll study that, and then you're going to go to our next assignment. reflection and synthesis. So here's where it's going to give you an opportunity to reflect and to synthesize. You'll submit your report right here, and then you'll see how the grading is right here. But let me just draw attention to two things. This seems to be what kind of gets people hung up a little bit. So let me just open up that. Okay, so here is your reflection and synthesis report. So this is an easy way. I would just use this right here, save it on your desktop or wherever, and then fill this information out. But please notice what's in bold. Okay, so first of all, right here, you'll just respond to these two questions right here. But you have each question right here needs to be less than 100 words each in this section right here. Please make sure if you're doing 125, 150, 200 words, you're going to get docked. So keep it less than 100 words. It's easy to go on and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. It's hard to keep things simple. You'll notice on this next one with personal relevance, in 100 to 200 words. In other words, if you do 75 words, then you're going to be docked. If you do 225 words, you're going to be docked. Please keep it to between 100 and 200 words. And then you'll give your personal relevance about this particular article of faith. And then right here, you're going to choose on this one, real world, what world problem issue do you want to explore? You'll pick one of those. And then right here, you need to respond in less than 100 words. Okay, so you'll write down your problem, the one that you prefer to have, and then in less than 100 words, you need to explain it. So that's it. You'll save that, and then you'll come back here, and you will stick it right in here in the reflection and synthesis folder. Okay, then you'll do a pre-course knowledge survey. It's just a survey. You do this once, and I do believe that might take you up to everything for this week. Let me just double check. You can see here we've gone through those things. They will have you, as I mentioned, update your profile settings, those things there, course etiquette, reflection survey, and that's it. And then you're done for the week. Okay, those are the things that are expected. I'm here to help you succeed 100%. All right, I expect you to do your work. I expect you to get it in all on time, and I expect you to learn and teach one another. And you will have a wonderful, phenomenal experience. If I can do anything to help you, I've given you my contact info, and please reach out to me. Thanks so much, students. Have a great week.